Animax didn't just have their own English dubs that were produced in Hong Kong, but there were also English dubs that were produced in North America, starting off with the American ones from Funimation, the now defunct Genion, and the ones that are currently licensed by Viz and these days by Crunchyroll. I remembered some of the North American English dubs, well, more specifically, the American English dubs that I remembered enjoying from Animax included the ever legendary Cowboy Bebop and Full Metal Alchemist 2003. In terms of Cowboy Bebop, it was an absolute blast catching this show with a lot of high levels of enjoyment, a lot of glee, and a lot of joy that just radiated because of its style, substance, and sheer beauty. And the English dub was absolutely unbeatable. Another unbeatable English dub was Full Metal Alchemist 2003, especially when you had not only voice talents from Funimation, but also other voice talents from LA and even Canada uniting, as well as New York also having a go at voicing a great chunk of the characters. In terms of the LA dubs, I remember distinctly enjoying Samurai Champloo as well because those were also done by the same people that also worked on Cowboy Bebop. It was also quite surprising to me that the Animax English dubs were used for Princess Tutu, Wolf's Rain, Technolize, Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, and even Inuyasha, but I'll get to Inuyasha when I talk about the Canadian English dubs that were featured on Animax, especially when it came to some of the rarer ones, which also had the American English dubs being used, especially when it came to Eight Clouds Rising and Ron the Samurai Girl. So it was quite interesting that Animax didn't have the rights to air the North American English dubs of the likes of Princess Tutu or Wolf's Rain or Technolize, because I thought that was quite interesting because those anime series that I just mentioned also had North American English dubs, although it is understandable why Hellgirl's English dub came in a little bit later, especially since Animax had their own English dubs. So, what were your memories of the American English dub